What's up, people? Welcome to the channel. So we're all aware that we should have carbon monoxide alarms and smoke alarms in our house just in case of emergency. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a device here that's gonna eliminate multiple devices in your house. This is a combination smoke and carbon monoxide alarm by Xsense. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, so this is Xsense 3-pack. This is their wireless interlinked combination smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. The model number is SC07W. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description box if you guys are interested. But this is going to be their 3-pack. Alright, so I got everything out of the box laid out on the table here. As you guys can see, this is the 3-pack. You're going to get 3 of the combination smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. You're going to get 3 base plates to mount these. You're going to get your hardware, get some warning stickers here, and then you get your instruction manual. These are pretty self-explanatory, really easy to install. You're going to first install your base plate wherever you need one of these at, and then this is going to lock into your base plate. When this locks into your base plate, that's when this is activated. This will not be activated unless it is interlocked into the base plate. These do have a 10-year built-in battery. It's a dual sensor for fire and carbon monoxide. You can buy these in multiple different configurations. You can just get smoke, you can get carbon monoxide, you can get 3 like you guys see here. You can buy them in singles. You can buy larger quantities like a 5-pack, 6-pack. So multiple different setups here for these combination alarms by Xsense. All right, so let's take a closer look at the alarm itself. As you guys can see up here, it's got an LCD screen here. It's got an LED light bar, and then it's gonna have your test and silence button here at the bottom. Over on the back here, you can see where this clips into the base plate. Got a little spot here to mark your installation date. So like I said earlier, this does have a 10-year battery life. It has an 85 dB built-in alarm. This LED indicator here is going to be green when it's powered. When it's yellow, it's going to be a low battery. And then when it turns red, it's going to mean the alarm is going off. This button here, the test and silence button, this is going to allow you to test the product to make sure it is working properly. If there's any false alarms that may occur, like if you're cooking in your kitchen, something like that, simply push this button once to silence it. Now what I like about these alarms is that these wirelessly interlink with each other. So if you have one on, say, the upstairs, one on the middle floor, one on the basement, if the one on the upstairs detects carbon monoxide or say a smoke from a fire, it's going to go off and then it's going to send a signal to these other devices, and these other devices on the other floors are also going to trigger their alarms to go off. This is a great feature if you live in a little bit bigger house and maybe you place one of these alarms in an area of your house that you might not be able to hear it. It's going to really benefit you to use a setup like this because one alarm is triggered for a smoke or carbon monoxide. These other alarms that are interlinked with it are going to go off also. You also can add more alarms to this package. You can buy them separately and then link the other alarms up with this also. So another product that I went ahead and picked up from Xsense is the remote controller. This is their RC01 Pro. You're probably wondering what's the remote control for. So this is what it looks like, but the reason I picked this up was because I have vaulted ceilings. So anyone that might be installing these in an area that you have high ceilings, or it might be hard to get to this silence button that's on the device itself. You can use this remote, and you can put this remote anywhere. It actually comes with some mounting hardware also, so if you wanted to mount this on a wall, it does come with mounting hardware for that. But you can use this remote to disarm your alarms or to test your alarms, which makes it really easy instead of having to get up on a ladder or say using maybe a broomstick or something like this if these are in areas that are unreachable. I also go ahead and put a link for this remote in the description box too. I think this is a nice little add-on, especially like I said, if you got these in areas that are hard to reach. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you guys how these are paired up. It's real easy. First, you're going to want to go ahead and put on the back plate here to activate it. So when you're pairing these, you're only going to want to pair 2 devices at once. So on your first device, you're going to go ahead and hit the test silent button 4 times. This is going to put it into pairing mode. So you guys can see it's currently in pairing mode. The red light is blinking. On the other device that you want to link, you're going to press the test silent button twice. And when they're interlinked, they're going to both beep and they're interlinked. So now these two are interlinked. If you want to do another device, either one of these devices, you're going to hit the test silent button 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with this device, you're going to tap the test silent button twice. And they're all linked now. You're going to do the same thing with the remote. And once you do that, everything's going to be interlinked and they will all share the same signal. So as you guys can see, the linking process is really simple, not hard at all. Alright, so once you got everything interlinked, you can use the remote if you have the remote. If you don't have the remote, you can use one of the devices. If you want to go ahead and test them all to make sure that they're interlinked here, I'm going to use the remote. I'm just going to hold the test button down here. And when I hold the test button, you're going to hold that for a few seconds. It's going to send a signal to these to test them. They all should go off at the same time. So as you guys can see there, the LED lights were going off, and then there was an audible beep from all 3 of the detectors here. Now these LCD screens that are on the front of here, these are going to actually show you the carbon monoxide level in your house if there is any detected. So that's what the purpose of this is for. Alright guys, so just to give you an idea of the distance, I got one of the alarms set right here on this table. And then as we walk out of my garage here, you'll see I got one set up all the way over by my grill. So I'm going to go ahead and test it with the remote. I'm going to hit the test button and we'll see if both of them go off here. So you guys can see this one's going off. We'll go ahead and check the other one. As you guys can see, this one's going off. And then I put one in my basement. So we're gonna go ahead and see if that works. So I got one all the way down here in my basement on my pool table, and that one is also going off. Alright, so as you guys can see from that test, the interlinking of all 3 of these devices and the remote worked really well. I was pleasantly surprised with the results. So if you're looking to install these in a bigger house or even maybe like a building, a warehouse, church, something like that, I think these would do really well in a situation like that. Alright guys, so that's gonna be about it for this product review. I really think that these are a nice product by Xsense. As you guys can see, they worked pretty well. You can get the optional remote if you want to. I'll put links in the description box below for everything that you see here. And then, like I said, they come in different configurations. You can get just one, you can get a 2-pack, 3-pack, you can go up to 5 or 6. So it's up to you how many you want to add to your interlinked system. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys found this video useful, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys like what I'm doing on my channel, hit that subscription button and that notification bell so you guys get notified when I post my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I will talk to you later.